Which is the greatest Christmas movie ever? When I was a kid growing up, and you young people may find this hard to believe, there not only was no streaming services, there was no video store, and we had no cable television. You had a choice at any given moment of watching one of three networks, ABC, NBC, and CBS, plus whatever might be on the public channel, which, unless it was Monty Python's Flying Circus, you probably didn't want to watch. And I remember as a kid seeing Miracle on 34th Street and really enjoying it. My parents talking about it and them knowing it, remembering it, understanding it. And I really grew up thinking that was the only Christmas movie there was. Now, in the last few years, I was aware of these movies, but I actually saw for the first time White Christmas at the insistence of my beloved wife. She wanted me to see it, and I enjoy it quite a bit. And she also introduced me to The Preacher's Wife, which is a remake of The Bishop's Wife. And it's a remake with Denzel Washington, and there's never been a bad Denzel Washington movie, you know. He is the bomb. I enjoy that one very much, and I've seen a number of others that are a little less well-known. Of course, I love The Christmas Story, but at the end of the day, there's only one champion. And this particular movie is not only the best Christmas movie, it is, in my judgment, one of the top 5 movies ever made. And that movie is, of course, It's a Wonderful Life. I believe I was in college the first time I saw it, and I believe I've probably seen it, in the neighborhood of 30 or 40 times over the course of my life since that time. I just love it. I never get tired of it. In fact, if I miss it for a particular year, I will not wait until the next Christmas. I'll break it out and watch it in the middle of the year. That's how good it is. Well, what is it that makes it so good? Well, it does have a wonderful message. Now, I understand that this was during the days before the Red Scare, when there were left-wing folks operating with great freedom in Hollywood, just as there are in our day. I understand that Frank Capra was certainly not a friend of the free market, but nevertheless, it's still a great message. It's a message about gratitude. It's a message about giving thanks for what God has given you. But not only that, that's not the only reason it's a great movie. It's a great movie because it's got a great deal of humor in it. It's got a lot of fun in it. It's got a lot of fascinating, interesting characters. How can you not love the conversation with Zuzu? How can you not love Clarence? How can you not love Bert and Ernie, who I've got to believe are the source for the Muppets, Bert and Ernie, as well? It is a wonderful movie. Then you've got also these fun little sort of historical tidbits, and this is Lionel Barrymore. Is this his last role? And you've got the fellow who played Spanky on Our Gang having a small role. Just all sorts of fun little tidbits of trivia splashed throughout. But most of all, the thing that makes it best is Jimmy Stewart. And Jimmy Stewart as George Bailey. Jimmy Stewart as George Bailey is one tiny little half tick away from Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday, as the perfect actor for the perfect role. I mean, they are seamlessly tied together. Now, one of those little trivia tidbits, Jimmy Stewart is from Western Pennsylvania, just a stone's throw from where I grew up. One more reason to love It's a Wonderful Life. if you haven't seen it. For Pete's sake, check it out.